Hello, hello. Happy Saturday. Welcome to Small Biz Scope um with Monique James and myself. And so I am a part of her group on Facebook. And so we're just excited about today. And so she'll be on shortly. We ask that you follow her. Follow my friend Karen here. She'll be on this Saturday as well. She's part of this Bootstrappers edition of Small Biz Saturday. So come on in the room. Come on in the room. Share the broadcast. Let me go ahead and share it on Twitter, one moment, and Facebook. So come on in the room. Show some love. Give some hearts and all that good stuff. And we will go ahead and get started. Amen. Alrighty. So yes, so welcome. My name is Mona Williams. And so I am here today to present all that I do in the business world. I first will start out with the story of how I ended up on the internet, selling and coaching and those type things. And so it all started with a game, and this was in 2014. We had a women's night in January. So leading up to that, I knew we were having it. So God impressed upon me to buy journals for the ladies. And so I bought everyone a journal who attended, and I gave them the instructions that he gave me. He told me to tell them to write their visions, write their dreams, and all of that. So I gave them the word that he had instructed me to do, and prayed with the women. And so after that, a month later in February, he gave me the idea. He just gave me a title. He said, Journal to My Destiny. And I'm thinking, wow, Journal to My Destiny, that's a nice title for a journal. And so he was impressing upon me for me to publish a journal. So at the time, I'm like, God, I do not have money to publish no book. But I will. My condensed version was that I did end up getting all the resources and the information that I needed to publish my first journal, which was in April. By April, the book was published, and it's this one, Journal to My Destiny. This is my first baby. And so it's a Destiny Purpose Journal. So we encourage you. All of my links that I'm going to talk about today, they are in my profile. So you can swipe and go into my profile and click on the links there. There are 3 of them there. And so this was my first baby that put me out here in these internet streets, okay? So that is how I ended up out here in cyber world. Now, I was on Facebook, but I would just share, inspirationals and verses and those things. But that was as far as it went. But then he got me out there in the publishing world. So I've published quite a few journals. We have a Journal to My Prayers. And actually, while I'm here in December 1st, for the month of December, we will be studying on prayer. I will be teaching on prayer. I teach here on Periscope each and every weekday morning at 6:30 a.m. Central Standard Time. So we will go through this book. So it has more than just writing. There's some reading, benefits of prayer, posture in prayer, the purpose of prayer. And so we will go through all of that for the month of December. So if there are any Christians who would want to join us here on Periscope starting December 1st. And to purchase any journals, the link again, all of the links are in my profile. And so each and every weekday morning, I scope the verse of the day. So this is just a journal to keep track of your notes. They're all paperback. And so verse of the day. So that's just a writing journal to keep track of all your notes. And then I have a Journal to a Spirit-Filled Life. This goes through the fruit of the Spirit. And then some journaling pages for that one. I also have a new ebook that will be coming out next week. The 10 Commandments of Purpose, like my t-shirt. Okay. And so that will be coming out next week. It's an ebook edition, actually. And then what else did I want to say? Oh, and I have a free download. You'll see it if you click on the link Destiny Journals. A free ebook also where you can do a spiritual assessment. You can do a spiritual checkup, okay? And that ebook deals with, it teaches on the fruit of the Spirit versus the works of the flesh, and then there's an evaluation in there. So that is a freebie that you can download and do and see where you stand spiritually. And so so lately I've been doing more with ebooks. I use Canva for all of my ebooks now, or I'll use Word and just convert it over to a PDF. And so yeah, we're excited about that. Oh, and my other baby in the book world, God gave me a idea to do a planner. So this is a 2-year planner. Write, work, live the vision. I did change the cover just this year. I changed the cover, but I made some improvements on the inside. So that's a two-year planner. It's not dated. It's not dated. So you can start whenever you start. That's when you start dating it. So I didn't add any dates. And so you do your quarterly goals, your monthly goals, your weekly goals. And I actually have a webinar coming up with this planner, December 1st, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. There are 10 free tickets available at this time. There are 10 free tickets, and that will be for my last goal setter webinar in this year. And so we encourage you, 10 free tickets. Join me for free. Okay, we'll be live next week. It's a 2-hour intensive, interactive goal setting workshop. So we are going to write the vision and make it plain and get a strategy going. So we encourage you to join that. Again, there are 10 free tickets left for that. And all the links for all of the books, the webinars are in my profile here. Okay, and then I have my purpose gear where we have verses, some verses. Jeremiah 29:11 is my main scripture verse that I have on tees. And then this is my new signature one, 10 Commandments of Purpose, that will go along with the ebook. There's a sale. I have an e-store. So it's an e-store, and that link is also in my profile here. And so there's 15% off. So we have 15% off plus free shipping. And so that's the sale that we have going, and that's up until Cyber Monday. So there's time. That's a good deal for the e-store. I use Spreadshirt for anyone who may be interested in doing an e-store with t-shirts. There's mugs. They have accessories. So it's pretty neat. And so you know what? I did not give you my name. Did I give you my name? I'm so sorry. But my name is Mona Williams, and I am a Christian empowerment coach. I'm so sorry, you guys. I'm a little nervous, even though I scope every weekday for over a year now. And I'm a Christian empowerment coach, and I, again, as I told you, I teach the verse of the day each and every weekday morning here on Periscope. So you can join me Monday morning at 6:30 a.m. Central Standard Time. If not, I keep all of my replays up so you can catch the replay. And so again, for Small Business Saturday, I have the e-store with the teas and mugs, and all of those things are on sale. The website is bit.ly/save on gear. That is in all caps, save on gear. And again, the links are in my profile. And then we have starting December 1st, we will be teaching on prayer for the whole month of December. And so if you would like to join us, we encourage you to join us, and you can purchase my own personal journal that I publish. If not, just come on here, have your own journal notebook to take notes, and that's starting December 1st. And then we have the other journals that you can click on the link if you're interested in those. And then we have the 2-year planner, and we will be using that to end the year off strong. So we'll be goal setting, and that is December 1st, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. And so you can register for that. There are 10 free tickets still available for you to join us. I believe that's on next week. So I am excited about all of these things that I have going on, and the new ebook will be out, the 10 Commandments of Purpose. That should be ready to go by next week. It's still being proofread. And I just finished up scoping and teaching 40 Days of Purpose. We went through the Purpose Driven Life for 40 days. We ended the 40 days on yesterday. And so those replays are still up on Periscope if anyone is interested in going 40 days, doing the 40 days of purpose. You can watch the replays for 40 days if you would like. So I'm going to leave those up for a while for others to come on here. Again, yes, that is an awesome book. I encourage any Christian believer who is looking for their purpose in life and just to become a better Christian to get the book. And I do. Where is my book? I'm not prepared here. Here we go. Get the book. Get the book. So yeah, so we had an awesome time in this book for the past 2 months. And so yeah, so we were excited about that. We made it through. We made it through. And so also I'm author, speaker, Christian empowerment coach. I also do live workshops, and I've just started doing more webinars because that is my goal is to do webinar teachings and trainings. And so I started doing that on this year. So I believe this webinar will be my 4th or 5th webinar. And so I'm just getting more comfortable and more knowledgeable in that area. And so I met Monique on Periscope. She was scoping this one particular day. I have my notes from that scope. I didn't pull them out. And she was, I forgot the book you were going through, Monique. But it was an awesome book. And so she gave us some awesome tips. And so I've been following her ever since then. And I joined the, what is the name? I wrote it down. Bootstrap Build and Launch Lounge. And so after meeting her, she just, I just connected with her. So I'm grateful and thankful to have crossed her path. She's very knowledgeable and giving. And so I have to get my mug. I have to get my mug. And so, so I'm just grateful. And so when she offered the opportunity to do this, first I was nervous. And then I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to do it afraid and take advantage of the opportunity. So we are just glad for that. Let me watch my time. It's 1:40. Oh my goodness, I am talking too fast. And so if you guys have any questions for me or anything, I'm doing awesome, and I gave out all I had. Let me see what else. Any other questions? Any other questions that you have? This is not easy. I wrote everything out, and I believe I end up talking through all of my notes. And so let's see what else. So again, I have an e-store, and there's a sale there, 15% off plus free shipping up until Monday, which is Cyber Monday. So we encourage you to purchase your purpose gear or your word gear or your mug. So you can do that there. I use Spreadshirt for those of you who are in business who may want to start your own t-shirt business. You can use that. It's, you know, you just make the shirts and you don't have to worry about mailing anything. I did my website myself. Oh, let me add that in. Okay, so when I got the idea to do the journal, I was also, God was like, get a website. And, you know, so I got a website. I actually started a Facebook group back then. So I've had a Facebook group for these past 2 years as well. This is before, like now, it's like, that's the thing to have a Facebook group. And so I started the Facebook group to encourage the women in my life. And so that, you know, that has grown. And he told me to get a website. So I ended up using GoDaddy. So I used GoDaddy's website, host, and everything. I built it myself. And so I'm much better at it now. So, you know, that first day, from, you know, without any knowledge, I was on the computer for hours. But now I know how to go in there and make changes and get on out. So I use GoDaddy. But now, since I've been out here in these internet streets, everyone's using, yeah, it's simple. It's simple. Everyone's using WordPress, and I just can't let go of what I know. So I'm just staying where I'm at for now. And so I've never used WordPress. I'm sticking with what I have for now, which is GoDaddy. And so, so yeah, I think if I would show you my beginning pages, you would know I've made much improvement. So yeah, I use GoDaddy. I use PayPal, and as far as payments, and online payments. I use PayPal. I also I ended up using Pay Anywhere for my swipe, my credit card swipe device. So I use Pay Anywhere for that. So these are some of the things that I have started doing since I published my books. And then I always encourage, when you're doing a live event, when you're out, always collect your email addresses. That's an area I'm still working on building. My email list is more harder to me, seems like, online than it is in person. So always get those emails. That's important. So we encourage. Right now I use MailChimp. So I use MailChimp, and I think it's so much more on there that I don't even use. And so yeah, I use MailChimp for my email service. And what else do I use as far as, I would say, business wise? MailChimp. I use GoDaddy. I have published all my books with CreateSpace, for those who of us who are on a budget. So CreateSpace, which is owned by Amazon. Thank you. And so very, very reasonable prices. They no longer do hardcover. They used to do hardcover, but now they only do paperback. I would love to have my journals spiraled, but so I have not found a company that I can do that with at this time. So if anyone out there know of any printing companies that do that, let me know. And so, yeah, and if you follow Free to Be You Seminars, follow her. She's after me. So we want to go ahead and follow her ahead of time to make it the process easier. My next webinar is December 1st, and it's living. I actually had the picture up and now it's gone. Living a life on purpose. So we will be goal setting, and so we are excited about that. I have 10 free tickets if you want to join us. If you want to join me, I welcome you. If you do not want to purchase the actual planner, you will get the free pages that I will send out. Let me show you that. So yeah, so that is the next. My light is too bright. So yeah, living a life of purpose, and that's the online class. Now for my own online classes right now, for my webinars, I don't even need this. For my webinars, I use Google Hangouts, and so I use Google Hangouts for those. And so that's a great starting point. And I have not tried Periscope Producer. I don't know if I'm ready for that yet. So yeah, this is on my events page, and again, all of the links for everything that I offered today, for my journals, for the webinars, all of those things, and for the e-store, they are in my profile. Thank you guys for inviting your followers. They are in my profile. If you want to register or just browse around, we encourage you to do that. Thank you guys for the heart. Thank you for the love. Now I did have my Instagram. So I'm on Facebook. The platforms that I use Facebook, Instagram. Those are like my two main ones, and then Periscope. And Periscope. Now I know what I need to scope more, and I know that, and I just have not. I mean, I do scope the word every day, every morning, but as far as the business side, I haven't really did that much, and I probably need to get more out there, get in front of more people. And so yeah, it's my Instagram page. So yeah, we have the Living a Life of Purpose online class, and then Pastor Cass here today with Monique James and the Bootstrappers. And then December 1st, we will start teaching on prayer, and we will be going through Journal to My Prayers, and that's $5 right now if you would like to order the prayer journal. So yeah, so I'm excited about ending this year strong, and to do in the year coming. So I'm just excited. Any more questions? What else do I do? That's all I do. But any more questions, comments, ideas? And so if you are on here and you're a Christian believer and you minister the word, I would definitely recommend you go through this book with your people. 40 Purpose Driven Life, 40-day journey. That is an awesome small group study, and get you out here to you'll have your titles, your topics, and what you need to teach on. So I would encourage that would be a great place to start. And I also just recently I've been saying, I always use the word, but Work the Vision Movement. And in Work the Vision Movement, as I told you, I have a private women's Facebook group that I started 2 years ago after publishing the journal. But with Work the Vision Movement, I assist women in moving beyond just writing the vision, because that was the whole idea of the first published work, was to have God's people write the vision, make it plain, to moving beyond to live in the vision by working the vision. So we have to do more than just write it out. Yes, God did say write the vision and make it plain, but we also have to do the legwork. So in the journal, you basically write your expected end, you write your vision that God has given you, your goals, your plans, and so forth. And then at the bottom, you make write out how you strategize. And so that is, but I am going to reformat this into an ebook and make some changes. But this is the paperback version, which once I make the ebook, the inside of this will definitely change. But so this was my start. Like I said, this was my first baby. So and so if you have any questions, if you have of how I created the journals, I created them in Word. This was before I even knew about Canva. So this was 2 years ago. Yes, I do, and I need to do a joint venture with someone. If anyone is compatible with me, you feel we'll be a good fit. Oh yeah. Please get in touch with me, because I need to do a joint venture. So it has the 10 Commandments that God gave me. You shall, what are they, Lord? You shall pray, you shall speak positively, you shall affirm thyself, you shall be true to self, you shall let go of past failures, you shall always pray, you shall always give thanks. And so these 10 commandments, you shall celebrate wins. What else? I don't know if that was all 10. But so I'm excited about my ebook. When I really sit down and become stable, I'm going to expand the book. So right now, I just did the main points of the book. So I pretty much, for the journals, I did them in Word. I did them in Word, created them in Word, and then saved them as a PDF, and you just upload it. I'm using CreateSpace's book cover. But guess what? I know how to do book covers now in Canva. No, you know what? My business Facebook page, yes, it's under Coach Mona Williams. It is under Coach Mona Williams. So you can find me, Coach Mona Williams, or Mona Williams is my regular page. So yes. So if you, yes, that is correct. Thank you, Monique. So if you have any questions on how to get started, business on the budget, hit me up. I can help you. And it's like lately, my friends are calling me, Mona, I need you to help me do my book. I want to do a book. I want to, so I'm like, I think I should start doing more of those type of webinars as well. And so I'm so used to teaching the word, but I have to teach other things that I do know, that I have learned over these past 2 years. Yes, Miss Monique. So I've learned a lot, and I just can't keep giving the information away for free. So I know God has allowed me to learn these things for a reason, so I can help, like the other young lady said, she can help you start out with your webinars. And we all have a starting point, and there's always someone coming up behind us who needs that information. Yes, no expensive hobbies. Exactly. And and I still work a 9 to 5, and so yeah. And one area I know I need to improve on is I am so used to manually sending all of my information, like my daily word and all of that. I'm so used to manually doing that I haven't really sat down to plan it out and just set it up for automation. I've tried it a few times, but I never just sat there and did that. So that is an area I know I need to work on to but I'm so used to doing it. I get up in the morning, that's part of my routine now, so it really doesn't bother me at this stage in my business. But just say I get bombarded with a bunch of followers and I will be, so I know that is one of the things on my to-do list, is to scale up and to do things better and to improve. I need ConvertKit. I hear about ConvertKit. Yeah, WordPress, ConvertKit, Squarespace. I mean, I need to look into I need to look into all of those. I'm just I guess I'm stuck into my old ways of what I know, and I'm just probably need to look into those. Yep, I always hear those ConvertKit, Squarespace, and WordPress. And so I will do that. I will do that. Sounds like that's the one I should probably use. Any other questions, comments? Thank you guys for the hearts. Thank you guys for sharing. Thank you, Monique, for this opportunity. Let me look at the time. Oh, I have 5 minutes. Any other questions? I'm trying to think what else. Oh, you know what? I know the boutique, my boutique friend who just was on before me. People have started asking me about my headgear. I'm like, it's just a headband from Walmart. I need to purchase these on my own and sell them. Help! So I'm like, I was just sitting here thinking before I came on, like, that's something I can do. Sell these headbands, because people are really starting to like them. So yeah, so who's up next? Who's up next? Free, I don't want to mess it up. Free to Be Me seminar. Throw us up some emojis so we can be prepared. We want to be prepared ahead of time. We have like a few more minutes. So when she pops up, yes, that's what I need to get all that information. And so Free to Be You seminars, follow her. She is next. Just click on her name and view her profile and then hit follow like I just did. So yeah, so follow her. So once she comes on, you'll be able to see her. You won't have to wait till someone shares it out. So she's going over to get set up. And again, we thank you guys for stopping in on the Small Business Saturday with the Bootstrappers. We thank everyone for who's on here, who coming after me, those who have came before me. I pray you have a blessed and prosperous ending to this year in your business. And for next year, God already told me it's the year of more. So I'm looking for some good and great things to happen for all of us. Yes. Oh, thank you. So I am just excited. This year was the year of the stretch. And I tell you, I was stretched, and it wasn't all in a good way. And so I'm just looking forward to the year of more. So are we ready to cross over? I have 3 minutes. So we're just waiting for her to come on. So let me do my last run through. So my name is Mona Williams, and I am your Christian empowerment coach. And I scope each and every weekday morning here on Periscope at 6:30 a.m. Central Standard Time, the verse of the day. So on today for Small Biz Saturday, we have journals for sale. Everything that we are offering, the links are in my profile. Journals for sale. I have my next webinar coming up December 1st, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. There are 10 free tickets. Go ahead and get registered for that. We are starting 30 days of prayer in December 1st, on Periscope, 6:30 a.m. Central Standard Time. The replays to 40 Days of Purpose are still up on Periscope, so you can start from day one and go ahead and do one day at a time and go through the book, Purpose Driven Life. 40-day journey to purpose. And I believe that is it. And the e-store, hi, don't forget the t-shirts, 15% off. Purpose Gear, she is live, 15% off plus free shipping. So we're going to go over to Free to Be You seminar. Toodles. You guys have a blessed rest of the weekend. Toodles.